The Queensland Maroons have announced their State of Origin 2025 squad for Game 2. So let's go through it and have a little talk about it. So the squad includes Kurt Capewell, Patrick Carrigan, Xavier Coates, Lindsay Collins, Ruben Cotter, Tom Dearden, Tino Fa'asuamaleaui, Moeki Fotuaika, Harry Grant, Valentine Holmes, Corey Horsburgh, Jack Howarth, Trent Liero, Ezra Mam, Kurt Mann, Cameron Munster, Jeremiah Nanai, Kalen Ponga, Hamaso Tabuai-Fidel, and Robert Toya. The biggest change to talk about here is Tom Dearden taking the number 7 role from Daly Cherry Evans. I personally think this is the right move. Now, it's fine having someone that can control the kicking game, but as we all recognise, this is the pinnacle of the sport, and you kind of need someone that can do both, the run game and the kicking game, especially given the speed of today's game. Tom Dearden isn't normally seen as a game manager, but he does have a good handful of experience as a number 7 already in his career. Ezra Mam also joins the Queensland camp, but I don't think he's likely to play, although I think he's been a positive spark for the Broncos, at least in the last few weeks, as they're trying to find their feet properly. But the biggest inclusion for me is Corey Horsburgh. Queensland looked poor up front in comparison to New South Wales in Game 1, so having Horsburgh in there now makes him a much bigger threat. He's one of the informed props in the comp. So first of all, the fact he wasn't in Game 1 still confuses me, and 2, I think Billy Slater made the objectively wrong decision leaving him out. Fair enough that he's chosen for Game 2, but I think he made the wrong call. But now with Fotuaika, Tino Fa'asuamaleaui, Carrigan, they've got a little more help up front in the post-contact meter and offload department. Kurt Capewell also comes in. This does feel like a smart move to me. You're bringing in someone with plenty of experience. He adds to the leadership group. He can cover the back row and centre if and when needed. So more versatile options in there for Queensland. Whether he's going to play, I don't actually know. That remains to be seen. But even if he doesn't, I think just having him there in the camp as part of the group, I think is a positive thing going forwards. Then we have the starting back line. This is likely to be unchanged with Coates, Toya, Tabuai-Fidel, and Holmes listed again. Jack Howarth has a chance of replacing one of those 4, but in my opinion, you've got no reason to drop Coates, and Toya absolutely earned another chance. He looked so comfortable, reliable, and threatening at times in a Queensland side that didn't have much going for them. Maybe could replace the Hammer, but I don't think I would, and could maybe replace Holmes, but I don't think I would either. So Howarth getting a chance inside the squad just to kind of see how things work maybe could be an option for Game 3. But with Queensland, there were 2 problems that stuck out for me. One was their ill discipline. Now, it wasn't awful, but it does need cleaning up. You can't give a New South Wales side with that many weapons a fresh set of 6 on the halfway line or just inside your own half. And even if they don't score, New South Wales Blues were winning the battle in the middle, so you're more at risk of getting pinned back and dealing with more pressure. But problem number 2 was the attacking shape. Queensland looked flat, way too flat. If a lot of you watched the Knights last year, their idea of an attack was to stand in a straight line, give the ball to Kalen Ponga, and hope he does something. That was Queensland in Game 1. Except this time you could at least use Munster as well if you felt like it. Now, of course, New South Wales defended really well, but if your idea of an attack is to have Cameron Munster running at the 3 or 4 in defender, just hoping that something works out with little to no shape, chances are you're going to get caught down a dead end like Queensland did time and time again and not have a clue what to do after that. There also needs to be more early attempts as well. Inside their own half, early in the tackle count down the left side with Munster, Ponga out the back, the Hammer and Holmes out wide. Of course, that's the side Stephen Crichton is on, and it's going to be tough to play around him because he reads plays so well, but one thing they have on him is speed. Open up the field and they'll outpace Stephen Crichton. But with this potential lineup, they do have a much quicker spine in there, and they know what areas they need to improve on, they know what areas they can fix after Game 1, and they do look like they can present a slightly better side for Game 2. But if you guys have your own opinions on this lineup, do let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. It does help to get the video out there to more people. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with more Kinetic Rugby League content. And if you'd like to join the Discord, the invite link is in the description. And if you'd like to become a member, click the join button below this video to join for as little as £1 a month. But that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.